Welcome to the World United. Welcome to the World United.
Now we'll just go over now into the final part of this, and it's really mainly about appreciation and just sharing our thanks with you all. And we initiated this Global Transformation Festival in Australia with one hope and a vision, and that was to bring beautiful hearted people together in one platform to share their message around the globe. And that we form a bigger web of love, linking continents and countries and cultures and different people from a wide variety of perspectives. And as Grandmother Pareesha shared, we all have our own unique fingerprint. And to me, that means that only I can be me and share my gifts, and only you can be you and share your gifts. And our speakers certainly did that and shared their unique gifts over the last 2 days, which has been really, really powerful. And so we just wanted to say a big thank you to all of you who donated your time and your passion and your wisdom to the Global Transformation Festival. And we've had people listen from all over the world, and we've received some really beautiful messages. So I wanted to read a couple of them to you. So Mary from Arizona shared, powerful to hear people speak naturally from the heart. It confirms for me that humanity is of the heart and the importance of us standing together, sharing our truths and finding harmony. And Rosemary from Germany shared, it's been great, very enriching, opened new doors for me to go through and follow up. Most of all, coming together of people who not only expect the change, but want the change and have great ideas to help us get through. So thank you very much to all the speakers. I know what it takes to take the time out of your lives and to get your message together and to share. And, and without you, this wouldn't have happened. And you've been so generous, and many of you have helped. You met me for 5 seconds and you were saying, how can I help? And that's the heart and the beauty of who you are and who you are in this world. And so deep appreciation for what you've had to offer. All of it's been recorded, so it's all going to be up online. So I know some people let me know that they were sorry that they missed some of your sessions because they were watching another session, and it was all, so there's options for everybody to go back and watch your own sessions or other sessions, and you don't have to feel like you've missed out on anything. We're just going to do a bit of editing and make sure, that we iron out some of the technical hiccups and things, and get that out and up online to share. And I see here that Cade's got a testimonial to share also. This is a very good time to share, Cade. So do you want to jump
come up as okay? Would have come up as Cade's, but it's me.
Okay, Geraldine's got a testimonial. Go for it.
Yes. So this came through during the presenters as well. It said, I've sent a link on to friends and I will continue to watch and listening. It was really surreal as I started while I was walking, masked up in a shopping centre at the time, but I had to stop, go to a park and really take it all in. I have a feeling that the voices of everyone educating and working, all birthing this new reality for people, for peace, and for people who are struggling to understand it. Everyone looked so beautiful and spoke so eloquently. Amazing. I am nodding and crying.
Oh, that was beautiful. And I'm sure there were a lot of tears shed during the program. I know I cried several times, and honestly, it was for love. The love that was shared just brings tears to your eyes sometimes. And so it was really beautiful. So thanks again, everyone. So now I'd like to also personally thank all the moderators, Geraldine and Mike and Mancy, Deb and Gabrielle and Danny. You've been amazing. You've been so generous, so kind, and so professional. You've really brought the best out in all the speakers and kept the whole program running on time and really smoothly. you've overcome tech situations with a smile on your face, and just thank you for, you know, making all the presenters feel so welcome and supported. You really made this event lovely to be a part of. And I'd also like to thank all the the World United Council of Australia. This has been a big team effort, and it's flowed actually quite amazingly smoothly. You've all made it really enjoyable to be a part of this movement. You're such big, generous hearts, and I only wish to make a difference. So, and like I said before, many of the presenters also gave so wholeheartedly of their time and resources as well. For example, Charlene offered to run training for everybody, and Andrea sent it out to a lot of speakers. And I know a lot of you also put in extra effort to make sure this got together as well as it did. And it is really a big, beautiful collective movement, and it's happening all over the world. So I really encourage you to actually tune into all the other programs that are still coming. Several have happened, and there's several are coming still. And maybe I'll let Dr. Yugandhar, some others speak to what's actually still coming. But you can find that on the worldunited.org website, the other countries that are still offering programs. And also I'd like to give a great appreciation to Dr. Yugandhar to hold such a big vision of connecting actually billions of people all over the world with one focus of building a united consciousness, regardless of background and perspective, where there's room for individuality and difference and respect. And, you know, I know that without Dr. Yugandhar holding this vision, this event would not have happened. He is there 24/7 holding this vision. I've been able to contact him no matter what hour of the day and night. I don't know if he sleeps, I'm not sure, but he's there. He seems to be answering a lot. And I know our program started at 3:30 in the morning for him, and there he was, as low as like middle of the day. So anyway, that takes a big spirit and a big soul to be that generous and that available. And so big appreciation to Dr. Yugandhar for making this happen behind the scenes. And also I'd like to extend our deep appreciation for Grandmother Pareesha, who's also been offering guidance and holding the vision and the energy for this event. It's truly been an honor to connect with all of you and her, and serving the lifting of consciousness across this planet. And I'd like to welcome you, any one of you actually, who feels the call to assist in this movement. We'll be running the Global Transformation Festival in New Zealand and the Pacific Islands in April. That'll be April the 1st next year. And we'll also be running statewide and territory-wise programs throughout Australia, and the program's called We Are One. And so there's lots more fun to be had together. You're warmly invited to be a part of the council in whatever form you feel called. You know, and that includes being a speaker again, inviting other speakers. You know, you're all very, very gifted, and a little bit of all of us putting together makes one very powerful movement, and it's what's required right now. We need to focus on the love and the beauty and who we really are. And with this together, what else really exists other than us thinking about beautiful things and creating beauty together? So please feel my genuine invitation at whatever level you'd like to be involved in the future. And now I would love to put the floor over to Dr. Yugandhar for him to share his words of wisdom and love with all of you. So Dr. Yugandhar, you there?
Yes, Marian. And good evening, good afternoon to all of you. all the beautiful speakers who have shared their precious time and wisdom on the platform of the Global Transformation Festival, Australia. I've been in touch with grandmother Pareesha, one of the most beautiful souls I've ever met in this life. I met her more than a decade back when she was my guest in the city of Hyderabad, India. I was so impressed and so inspired by that spiritual beauty and the internal focus and the grace and the vision she has always carrying. And during the third edition of World Parliament on Spirituality, for all the 6 events, each event happening for each continent, she has been with every event full time, and we had great level of interaction. All these interactions put together with so many people across 170 countries which participated last year. There were so many discussions, interactions, dialogues going on. Based upon all these things, we decided to lay out a plan for global unity. Humans are the only species who have forgotten this element of unity in their psyche. They have become more individualized. They have become more separated, more segregated. They become more divisive, dichotomized. The separative consciousness is the only scourge of the mankind for me. Separative consciousness is the only malady, is the only global malady for me. All the issues, obstacles, problems, whatsoever that we call it, are only the ramifications of this one shoot called as separative consciousness. We feel much separated when we are really one in terms of consciousness. The human consciousness has mushroomed in different places, and each mushroom started feeling separately without understanding that all mushrooms are same. So we, the human mushrooms, are all same, carrying the same energy and consciousness. But because of our geography, because of our skin color, because of the language we speak, because of the culture, religion, whatsoever, by the lines that have been drawn vertically and horizontally, calling them as countries, we have been attached with countries, languages, all these types of, so many types of fractured consciousness, a fragmented consciousness, unfortunately. This is a time when humans need to understand the significance of unity. All these years, so many uniformity models have been ruling us psychologically, emotionally, socially, every which way. Many types of singularized models which make one self-define and self-describe. But now we need to remove all the barriers, all the wheels, iron curtains which we have created for ourselves, and understand the value of mankind. Unless we are united, we cannot really bring any change. Whatever individual activities that we do in terms of workshops, in terms of our talks, in terms of all types of education that we render to the world, is a scattered activity. The impact of an individual on the world will be very much less. But when all the individuals combine for the common cause of unconditional unity, then the combined collective impact, the convergence of that very impact will be very strong, very, very strong. Based upon this single idea, this unity consciousness movement, we are calling it as the World United, has been brought into this world. With the help of everyone, every day, so many people are joining, hundreds and thousands of people are joining across the world, taking initiative, taking leadership from their places. Now, Marian, our beautiful Marian and Geraldine, I call them angels always. Last year also, they have come forward along with few more beautiful souls like Geraldine, like Gabriel Thompson, and wonderful moderators we have, Mike Deller, Mansi, Deb Adler, all these people, Daniel. So all these people have gracefully organized this event, despite whatever issues that have come, because we are meeting on a virtual platform, and these virtual platforms are highly vulnerable to so many technical issues. So despite all these things, they have brought a beautiful activity, and events end up as events with a lot of excitement when we don't focus on the follow-up. What next? What next is the important question. If you don't define what next, this event will end itself right now, right away under our nose. What next is, we are moving as per a vision. This is not even for us. This is a clear-cut movement for us. We are moving forward with clear aim and objective. Only one aim and objective, that is to bring unconditional unity consciousness across the world. On 9th October 2020, same closing ceremony of the World Parliament on Spirituality Australia chapter, we took a decision. When we say something as decision, it means it's final and we have to move forward. There is no second thought. Is it clear? That's why we call it as a decision. So the decision was to conduct country-wise global transformation festivals, not leaving a single island, be it Fiji Island, be it Tasmania, be it Cook's Island, be it Marshall Islands, whatsoever it may be, all the Micronesian, Macronesian islands, Canary Islands, very small islands. Also, people are coming forward to share their wisdom. There is a bit of wisdom everywhere. So we want to collect all these pearls of wisdom and make a garland to be worn by entire mankind. So 2021, the global transformation festivals have begun. We have completed almost, by the end of this year, almost 45-50 countries will be over in another 2 months. We have almost 10 to 12 events this year. In December, we have so many events again, 10 to 12 global transformation festivals. And most importantly, the country which has completed the global transformation festival is taking leadership for the next level summit called as VR1. Like we are calling 2021 event called as Global Transformation Festival. 2022, we are calling it as VR1 Summit. The name of the summit is VR1. So, and this will be happening state-wise. Like we have 7 states, I think, Australia. Am I right? We have 7 states, right?
You got 6 states and 2 territories in Australia.
Oh, I see. Okay. So for all these 10 areas, we need to have VR1 summits, like New South Wales, Victoria, whatever, Queensland, whatever names that we have made to call them. We will make 10 VAO summits, VR1 summits, with approximately 50 to 60 people who come forward to speak. With this, we have taken a policy called as global to local. We started as a single event for the World Parliament on Spirituality. And last year we have taken up continent-wise, one event for each continent. Now we have taken up Global Transformation Festival, one event for each country of the world, 200 events for 200 countries. Now for each state, we are going to have VR1 summits. So we are going to have 10 summits in Australia in 2022. And I request each one of you who have come forward, who has taken the inner call for this vision of unity consciousness, please step forward and join this light force called as the Council of the World United Australia chapter. When we say council, it is a little time spent for mankind, that's all. A little initiative, a little leadership, showcasing your talents, showcasing your expertise for the greatest benefit of mankind. Instead of doing a scattered activity and individualizing ourselves, let us join hands for a combined impact, collective impact, converging impact that will be very stronger. So when 1,000 people do the same thing, think the same thing, act the same way, the manifestations will be very, very powerful. This is a simple secret of the cosmos. This is a simple law of the manifestation. Many people should join. For the size of 7.5 billion population in the present world, we need a lot of people everywhere. Everywhere people are required. So this is a very sincere invitation to each one of you to join the council. I will put a link on the chat box about how to join the Council of the World United Australia chapter. Whoever has taken inner call, kindly sign up and kindly take an area of activity wherever you are staying in Australia or elsewhere. Thank you very much. And once again, I would like to thank each one of you, very especially Marian. Words are very less to appreciation. No, there are. It is very difficult to actually express the gratitude. Language is always a barrier for me. I cannot express my gratitude and the love and the feeling I have for this lady, wonderful lady, Marian, very specially, very focused, very, very focused. I love her focus very much. The sincerity and the brutal strength that she has inside. And Geraldine, totally opposite character, very soft spoken, nice, girly, but yet very focused, wonderful lady, Geraldine Dalbipal, and supported by Gabriel, Daniel, and other moderators, and each one of you very, very specially, because you all have spent a lot of time, very, very precious time, because these days time is very precious. It is treated as wealth. So many, many thanks each one of you too, because you have spent a lot of time here. And all our wonderful people who are representing other countries like Isabel Mission, she took leadership for Spain. We had a beautiful Global Transformation Festival in Spain in May 22-23. Blast, big energy. She brought a big energy for Spain, and that has triggered the entire Spanish communities across the world. Almost 10 countries, Spanish-speaking countries, already finished Global Transformation Festival or on the path of this manifestation of this festival. We have Amrita. Amrita, she has handled beautiful event for Sweden and also supporting each and every country like a sunflower. Sunflower moves as per the direction of the sun, right? She always moves as per the need of the hour. So that's how I describe her. Thank you very much once again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gracias. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. No, thank you to you. I had this analogy in my mind, and it reminds me of you, that it only takes a butterfly to create a hurricane. And I think what you hold is that you've created some beautiful, massive movement with your beautiful focus and intention. So thank you very much, Dr. Yugandhar, and for continuing to hold that. I know actually, maybe I can't even quite imagine what that takes, but I know you're on it 24/7 all the time in that focus, which is powerful.